Hello, God's people, and praise the living God. Welcome to our Kingdom Investment Month, brought to you by All Saints Chapel, Reza. This is the Morning Talk, and this morning we will be talking about saving associations, mainly focusing on SACCOs. And to discuss this is Mr. Kakira Geoffrey. Please join me and welcome him. Thank you very much. Into our topic.
Hello viewers, good morning, praise the Lord.
Amen.
Thank you for tuning in to listen to our talk.
Wow, thank you. Thank you very much. Mr. Kakira, are you in any saving group?
Yes, I am in some savings group, several actually, but the main one I'm in and active is Saint SACCO Savings and Credit Society at All Saints Cathedral. That's where it sits, Kampala.
Wow, that's very great. So what prompted you to join one?
One, it was really fellowship, because the way this Saint SACCO was started was to bring people together, but also business interests. I knew I would gain something for myself and I would help others as well.
Yeah,
So those were the main reasons really: economic interest, social interest, and spiritual interests.
Wow. Wow, that's really great. Business interest, social interest, economic interest. Wow. How do these saving groups work? SACCO in particular. There could be someone out there who doesn't even know. When you talk about SACCO, they're like, is it a shape or something?
Well, I think the nature of our country is such that people like to socialize. And so I don't know what prompted the government to put in place the Cooperative Societies Act, for example, to help people who want to work together in groups to work together and achieve common objectives, economic mainly and social. So the way they work is that at the beginning, members with a common goal and interests, mainly economic and social and spiritual, they come together. So when those come together, they come to a number, about 30 now, I think. Then they register with government. Then those people come together and select a board. That group of people is called the annual general meeting. They come together in an annual general meeting, they select a board, and the board then selects people to manage it, office people. So the structure, how it works is that there is an annual general meeting, which is the supreme organization, body to oversight. Then there is a board who is appointed for a 2 to 4 year term, and then the board can appoint office bearers to assist them. So the way it works is that people, those members, pool resources, minimum. They start with minimum. For example, the Saint SACCO, a share is 10,000, and all you require is 5 shares, and then a membership fee of 50,000. So 100,000, you become a member. And you can vote. And the way it works in these cooperatives, typical of our African way of life, it is not like the other forms of associations. I think there are companies, partnerships, and the common one where people do their own business, sole proprietorship. Now here, even if you have 90% of the value of the share and you are 20 people, the vote is 1. So it's not that the one who has the highest number of share value votes out others.
Okay.
So it is a very transparent process, and they meet every year. They account, this is what we want you to do, and they do it. So they put a policy in place, those members. This is how we shall operate. Now this particular one, the main one I'm in, Saint SACCO, its focus is on savings and credit.
And credit, wow.
So they encourage members to save. You remember we've been sharing about not eating the seed, but eating bread and keeping the seed for better productivity and investment. So this SACCO encourages members to save as little as you can. and then when you need money, you can also get credit.
Okay.
So I don't know whether I've answered.
Yes,
That's how it works.
Yes, you have.
So anytime you want, you save regularly, and anytime you want some money for any personal business or investment or school fees or whatever, then you borrow from there. Yeah.
For how long do you need to save to get credit?
No, immediately. You become a member, you are eligible.
Yo.
The rest is detailed in the policy. As long as you are a member, you save. You have saved, then you can get a loan. You're eligible. Eligibility to get a loan. Yeah. If you have, for example, 1 million, you have saved up to 1 million, and you have shares. Let's say you bought also shares of 1 million. You are entitled to get credit of 5 million.
Hey, wow.
And the interest is so low in these circles compared to the commercial banks, and you are borrowing from your company, and the benefits, they come to you in form of share dividends. So it's a very good way of doing business with brethren.
Wow. Thank you very much. So that takes me to another question. How have you benefited individually and as a group from these saving groups?
I've told you one of the objectives was fellowship. I really have friends. We have a fellowship and we meet regularly, either to learn. One of the benefits is to learn. When you meet with a fellow, you talk about business, talk about farming, talk about social, you pray. So one of the benefits has been that fellowship and the spiritual growth and learning, really marketplace learning. But in terms of tangible things, yes, I've used it to save. I save mainly now. If I have any money to save, I want to save it in the circle. Why? In a circle, for example, any savings at the moment, this Saint Circle, for instance, they give you 6%.
Wow.
Per annum. You check with other commercial banks, it might be less than 1 or 0 point something. So as long as you are, most people want to have some cash, near cash, which you can use. And so when I put my savings there, which I can ask for on the counter anytime, as long as they finish the month, they give me 6% per annum. So you get income on your savings. You get income. I have got income on my dividends. I think they pay about 10%.
Wow.
If you buy shares, you have 1 million, 10 million. That means every year you get about 10%, which is also business investment and earning. Now for us people, as you grow older, you want easy money.
Of course.
that can come. So that's quick money that can come. But also, as I've said, the reasons is for savings and credit. I get loans. At the moment, the loan is 16% per annum. Have you ever tried to borrow money from these money lenders in town? You find out the rate per month. It might be 20%.
Or 25.
Or 25, or the best maybe 10. But here I get loans at 16% per annum. And so it has helped me to start businesses and to expand my businesses, and no pressure, because I am a member. And the loan is processed in a day, very quickly. Even when you want to withdraw money. The other one which has helped me, I come from up country. I'm a member also of circles in up country, other circles where I come from. Now it helps me to transfer money. If I want to take money to my village or my business village, businesses in my village give me money to town. It is a mechanism through which I transfer money and it reaches where it is going quickly, and I also receive it very quickly. I think those are some of the main benefits. And even my family members, all my family members have joined, and they have enjoyed all those benefits of savings and credit.
Wow. So are there challenges you have faced along the way?
Yes. Maybe what I didn't tell you, I've also been in leadership in these circles, and I was even chairman.
Hey, wow, congratulations.
For 3 years. So I don't know, challenges as a person or challenges
in these saving groups, because we hear some people fear to join these village small groups that you're talking about because they are afraid their money can be stolen somehow.
One of the challenges is management, and that's why when you become a member you must be keen on who is on the board. You get people who are reliable, who are trustworthy. You can't keep money with people you are not sure of.
Exactly.
So one of the challenges facing these associations and circles is the people who are entrusted. But the moment we have people who are like in our circle, and where you have reliable people, that challenge is sorted. So the money keeps accumulating. Now, as part of the people don't know. One of the challenges is that people don't know that there are such facilities.
Yes.
They go to borrow money from at 20% per month, 25. Yet you are Christian. There is even a circle. You only need 100,000 to join. By the way, you can even join as a youth. And the youth, the interest, like you, who are below 35 years, the interest is even lower. There's money in this circle at 12%. Per annum, but the youth don't know. You only need to become a member with 100,000, and you show. Then you can borrow. You keep saving. When you accumulate 1 million, I've given you. If you have shares, they multiply the share capital, the factor of 3. If you have saving, times 2 to give you the loan. So even if you have 200,000, you can access a lot of money to start a business. I know someone who started with 3 chicken. One of the problems that we have is lack of capital. Someone started with 3 chicken, and he went into big chicken. He even bought land from many chicken. So lack of capital, people don't know where to get capital. So that is one of the challenges. But personally, and Christians also, one of the challenges is that when they borrow money, they are not so keen on paying. Christians also have that challenge. So we have that challenge, and brethren, the circle cannot easily sell your Colorado assets. So they talk to you, they pray with you, but still it works because the circle makes money, and there is a lot of money. For example, in this circle I'm talking about, which is there waiting for members to borrow. They are not borrowing it. So it is fixed in other institutions to make little interest. So people don't know that you can access this money that is available and through brethren in a very good way.
Wow. Now you were talking about assets. So what are the requirements for getting a loan in your circle?
Just membership. You have to be a member. And if you are a member, you also have to be having savings. You also have, of course, you have shares. So as a way of getting to know how serious you are, they use a factor of shares times 3.
Hey.
If I have 10 million shares, I can get a loan quickly of 30 million. If I have savings of 1 million, times 2. So it is very easy. Then you need guarantors, you need to, and that's it.
You don't need something like a land title.
Oh yes, correct.
Yeah.
Some little money like less than, I think today is 3 million. You don't need guarantee. You don't need a collateral. And for average people who want to start a business, you can really start a business, or you can solve your day-to-day financial gaps up to 3 million. That one is like this. You don't need collateral. But big money, yes, you need assets. You need a collateral.
Wow. Thank you very much because of those great benefits you have really attained from the circles. Is there any last message to the parishioners out there?
Already in Kampala, we have a Saints Cooperative Savings and Credit Society, which members of All Saints Chapel can join. One of the challenges we have in these associations are overhead costs, fixed costs of management. Now, this circle we have about 700 people, but we have 3 staff only, and so we pay them every month. Now, if every 30, 50 people formed the circle, they would need 3 staff, and they would pay them the same salary. So why duplicate? So I would encourage members of All Saints Chapel who are interested in joining circles to join the Saints Circle. They have sometimes come here to recruit, and they can be advised to recruit. Quite a number of us here are members. So I would encourage people, first of all, to join. Secondly, people should learn to save. Well, the message in the church has been, please don't eat the seed. Now, some people keep the seed to eat next month. No, you can invest the seed in a smallest business. Chicken, you can improve your project. Even a banana plantation, I have done that, where you have been earning like 500,000. You improve a little bit and you earn $1 million. So you can, I would encourage people to consider how they join, they save, then they access credit, cheap credit, and improve their economic and social well-being. Rather than starting so many circles, you go to circles where there are credible leadership, and then you will benefit as a member.
Wow. Wow, thank you. It's been a great pleasure having you here and also allowing to share this knowledge with us. May the good Lord bless you. And to you, the parishioners out there, we love you so much. The Lord bless you, and it is a bye-bye.
Thank you. Thank you.